Hi everyone, it's Jean from Inky Studio. Welcome to my channel. So glad you could stop by today. I have a design team project for Caroline's Craft Tree coming up, and just wanted to share with you the digitals that I'm using from her shop. I'm using her Christmas words, which are really cool. They have, I don't know, this is just a third of them. Here's the other ones that I cut out. A whole bunch of them in here. All kinds of really fun words, all for Christmas. These are a little bit more of what I think I'm going to be using in my project, more vintage type of words in here. And so I cut all these out. You get a whole page. These have been reduced, I believe, by 60%. So they originally do come bigger than this, and which is kind of nice that you can get real big ones, but you can reduce them down to the size you want. Rather than start out really small and you can't really enlarge something small, but you can reduce something that's large. If that makes sense to you. So these are her words, and then I'm using her music sheets. She has several sheets of music of Christmas songs, of course, and she's got graphics kind of blended into the background. She has both traditional images, and she's got a little bit more retro 50s, 60s images behind some of the music as well. And it is, it comes out vintage, but I went ahead and printed on tea stain paper to even make it more grungy. So this is kind of the difference between how it originally comes out, and this is actually just on typing paper that's been tea stained, and it looks pretty clear just for being on typing paper. Of course, it looks better on the presentation paper, but so I wanted to be kind of grungy looking, so I did print them out this way. So these are just a few of those sheets, and then this third digital I'm using are her Christmas recipes. So they come both as just a plain recipe card. I think you get, let's see, I did count them and now I forgot the number. 5, 9, and it's about 10 or 11 recipes. And then she has these recipe cards done over again in the same kit with images behind the recipes. And that will make a really cute journaling cards, I think. And I think these have been reduced by 80%. There are 2 on each sheet that you get, and I just reduced them down. So since there's 2 on each sheet, you can use it like a whole page for journaling if you want to do that. So I'm going to be using this kit. So that's the words, the Christmas words, the Christmas recipes, and the music sheets. So anyways, that just wanted to show you that before I start cutting it up and decorating the journal with. So maybe what we can do is maybe we can work on the cover today. That would be kind of fun to kind of show you what the cover is going to look like. So I am using an envelope, 2 5x7 envelopes that I've put together here. So on the cover here, I did want to put this lovely little picture here. So cute, so sweet. I got this from My Vintage Files. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll put the links down below to let you know about that. And then, of course, I have all kinds of vintage lace that I want to put in here. I want it to be kind of grungy, and I am considering for the background on the front page, I am going to take one of the music sheets there and put that on the front page. Let me just cut that down really fast here. That's about right. Yeah, that's about right there for the front page. And so I want to make this a wee bit grungier than it already is. So I experimented and I sprayed this with some distress ink. And what I did was I took the bottle of the refill, the distress ink refill, and there's like an eyedropper on the inside. If you're not familiar with it, there is an eyedropper. And I stirred it out with a couple of drops of water, or excuse me, of the ink, put in just a little bit of water, and then I just sort of experimented with it. If you might want to put more water in it, you want to put less ink, you'll find, what it is you're comfortable with. And this is just a spray bottle, and I would even venture to say I got it at the dollar store. I know it's nothing fancy. And all that I do, better get my cloth down here, cover it up so that I don't get it all over the place. All I do is just, alright, I got some water added to that, and we'll just, there we go. And then like some areas you want to spray heavier, and other areas I'm going to just spray lightly. So it just grunges it up. Like here it is ungrunged, and here it is with the spray. And it's great. It'll dry, and it usually will dry a little lighter than what you sprayed it at, but this works really great. I do sometimes also tea stain it inside a solution of tea, but I like getting the variation on here of some spots tea stain, some spots not. I kind of like that, and I just like to control, how dark I'm going to be making this. So I like that part of it. I do intend to do sewing on here. Well, I've inked around it, and I sewed around this part so that there's a pocket left open right there, and get our little centerpiece photo down there, and kind of start putting on some of this lace and crocheted trim, I guess you might want to call it. Just place that around here. Yeah. So I hope your preparations for Christmas are underway. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to get through Thanksgiving. That's right. You got to get through Thanksgiving first, right? Don't we? Yep. We got to get through that holiday. Oh, we don't want to cover up the front part there. So, I'm going to sew around this. Well, that makes it kind of fun. It's like a puffy. It's kind of puffy. It's kind of neat because of the bulk underneath there. I don't think I've ever done it quite this way before. I do like it, actually. So we've got a little bit of this green going on. And so now I'm going to be putting in some of these other pieces down here. I think this is kind of the way, close to the way we had it lifted up. Now I'm wondering if I put this up here. Yeah, that might hang down too far. Oh, guess what I had was fine. There we go. Don't want to cover it too much. With that pretty girl and her little dog. Well, he's not really little, but he sure looks nice and friendly, doesn't he? Aw, so sweet. I do think this needs a little bit more grunge on it, so I'm going to spray it off here so I don't get my thing done up there. Yeah, I think it needed a little bit of grunge. There we go. I like that. That's looking good. Gives it some contrast in there. And I got this button, and what I'm going to do, just to dull it down a little bit, not be so bright, is I'm going to take some Stays On Timber Brown, and I'm just going to go around the edge here a little bit. This way it kind of makes the button there a little bit grungier looking. I think that's what I'm going to use down there to kind of give it a little bit more of a Christmas coloring to it. So I do believe we can begin gluing this on. And let's glue on the first part here. So so my last video, or video so ago, talked about my disappointment with how much Fabri-Tac cost, and I swear I believe we're being gouged. Really do. Really do. So therefore, I'm not going to use as much as I use. You know, unfortunately, I do tend to over glue things. I do tend to put probably more than I should, than I have to. So I'm going to have to be very careful and watch myself that I don't put on too much of it. Somehow I get the feeling this was different, but yeah, that's the other thing. You have it all laid out, then you got to glue it right. And it moves. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to just put some dots on there. There we go. That might even be too much. Just gotta watch it. Watch it, watch it. And then put this little guy up there in the center. So I saw Susie at Creative Girl Cafe do a grungy Christmas, and I thought, oh, I like that. That's what kind of inspired me to do one. I did like the way hers turned out. Although I think she did more of a like a 50s, 60s retro one, which would be really a lot of fun too. Might think about that. All right, and I'll put this little guy. Oh, you know what I did? I think I glued on the grunge side. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to do something really brave here. Get the back of this here, just so that I don't want to do the photo. Let me just, there we go. Put a little bit of that in there. There we go. So that looks cute. And we'll come down here and put this in. So the weather here is finally cooled down to be pleasant. Oh, waited a long time this year. Usually we start getting these kind of days in October, and here it is, almost the end of November. We finally are getting some of those low humidities, upper 70s, blue skies days. There we go. I'll put this here. I'm getting in the lace mode now. For a long time I didn't do much with lace. I felt somewhat intimidated for some reason. And now it's gotten to be fun, especially after I did the last project. It's starting to get pretty fun. Now I'm thinking for this button, I might want to put in some thread popping out of it. So I think I'm going to get some of that. I'm going to use this brown pearl cotton and come in here, come out to there, and then I'm just going to tie it off. Like so. There's a little bit of thread coming out there. It's kind of cute. And give it a little haircut. And then it's cute. I like that. I think that turned out very, very nice. I'll just put a little bit there and stick it on. And I believe that we can call this done. Isn't that cute? So there is the, probably will get a word in here. No. I'm going to get something here. I got to probably think about this a little bit more. Anyways, but this is pretty much done, pretty much the way I want it to be. So I hope that this was kind of fun to go through and do something. Maybe you've never done something grungy for Christmas, and this might be interesting to you. It may not be your cup of tea, but it might be interesting. So thank you so much for viewing, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and hope to see you again later. I might do another video on putting something here together. We'll see. We'll just have to see. Thanks a lot.